Good morning everyone. Today I'm in Rotterdam and I'm standing right in front of an art depot. It's a place where they store their art, but you can visit it. You can see the art that is stored inside. So to me it's actually more of a museum. And what's pretty interesting about it is the shape, but also the material used to build it, because there are mirrors. You can see yourself and the surroundings in it, and also the shape. But more important, if you look on top of it, you see some trees and some bushes. So you can also just pay a small fine. Well, I hope it's a small fine. I don't know about the prices, but you can pay a small fine and go on top and I guess get a view of the surroundings. So that's what we're gonna do today. We just gonna have a look at the surroundings over here. I arrived yesterday. I have no clue what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. It's well, a cloudy day at the end of November 2025. There is no plan, but that's to me the best plan at all. So just follow along for the journey. Luckily I found my morning coffee, and right around the corner from the coffee place we have a small little harbor with mostly sail ships. And over there in the distance I see we have a cruise ship, so let's check that one out as well. But what is interesting to me over here is that I see that those boats are rocking quite hard from the front to the back, or either from left to right, depending on where they're positioned in the harbor. So sleeping on it will be or would be a fun experience, I guess. And over here we have the big cruise ship, MSC. Look at that giant. Look at the small little rescue boats attached to the sides. But look at the size of it, just the height. Imagine what's underwater even. Imagine how many people, how many souls aboard such a ship. Amazing. But I think it's a ship that mostly does like the North Sea, because I don't see any swimming pools or any big slip and slides like you see on some of these other big cruise ships. So it's maybe made more for the colder climate, like it is right now over here. And over there we have the building of the port of Rotterdam, so to guide the ships in these waters. And if I'm correct, the small little boat coming over there is one of the taxis, because over here you can take taxis from one side of Rotterdam to the other, and they go pretty fast. So it's gonna dock just right here, I see. You see, indeed, on top of it, it says taxi. So it's one of the water taxis you can take. I think it's €5 a trip. Maybe tomorrow, because they expect rain tomorrow. I'm gonna try something like that. And over here, the white ship. This one is a Princess Amalia. It's one of the princesses to the king of the Netherlands. I don't know if she is the oldest princess, because there are 2 or 3 of them, and they name boats and all kinds of things after princes and princesses and kings. But yeah, that's the view over here. That's what you see all around here in Rotterdam. And then just behind you, typical buildings. The typical Dutch buildings. Very fascinating. and that building is the World Museum. Maybe I'm gonna visit it tomorrow if it's raining, and otherwise I just skip it. But look over there in the facade, you see like certain mosaics from people carrying things or making fire or other kinds of things. So pretty fascinating. And you see, this is the information they have about the water taxis I was talking about. So right now we are at stop 53. That's over here, but you can literally go to all of those places, but you have to make a reservation. So yeah, if you want to just go into the Rotterdam, I don't gonna say harbor, but in the Rotterdam waters, you can just do it like this with a water taxi. So right now I'm on the Erasmus bridge. Quite a lot of noise over here. I come from over there, and in the distance you see the apartment buildings, old ones and new ones all together. Quite a lot of construction going on over there. Boats coming in the distance, tram moving away, cyclists, cars, and over there the North Island. And if you look at it, you see they are all the typical Dutch buildings, which is quite nice to see in a city like this, that they still have those old typical buildings, and it's an island full of them. And then on the other side we have the office buildings, the big office buildings with the name of the companies on top. So I think that's part of the financial district, and something going on over here. So very nice. And over here, boats coming and going, empty cargo ships. Gonna try to see what's inside, if there is maybe something inside. Some driftwood, but that's about it. So over here we are at the back of the cruise ship, and just beside it on the dock you have the Holland America line, or the Netherlands America line. This is the building for the big bosses in the time, and over here they started going with boats to America. So they went over there to the sea and then to America. But just imagine yourself how brave you have to be to go to America, because people took that journey not for fun, but to start a new life. Imagine yourself just being on this dock on a gloomy morning with your luggage in your hand and everything you can carry and take with you, your kids in the other hand and your partner beside you, ready to leave this country to go to America, country you have never been, even a new continent, a place with its own uses and its own way of thinking, handling things, and you are going there hoping to get a better life. Well, nowadays with all of these big cruise ships, people just get on it knowing they're gonna come back in a few days, just to have some fun, just to build some experience. But imagine yourself what it would be like if you just go to America to, in most cases, never come back once again in your life and leave everything and everyone behind. That sounds kind of scary to me, but I like the building and I like the story behind it. And well, I didn't have to live it to be able to think about it, and that's quite fun. So over here we have the yellow cubicle houses. They look a bit run down, but yeah, it's just nice to pass by. And on the other side of the road, over there, we have the Markthal. And in there it's a food court. Everything you can think of, Chinese, Japanese, everything in between, just to eat. Went there yesterday evening, pretty nice, but everything is kind of expensive. Welcome to day 2. It's been raining for the whole damn day. I just booked a sightseeing tour on the water from the Rotterdam harbor, one of the biggest in Europe. It's like right over there. You can book them under the big bridge, 1750, and the tour takes about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to take you guys along. Let's see what we can see from on the water, and just get out of this miserable fucking rain. This is just insane, guys. I came to the top deck to have a good view outside. Really nice. Look how massive these things are. And over here we're at the Maritime Museum. That's like translating to English like the ship museum, something like that. So everything that has to do with ships is displayed here. I didn't visit it inside, but at the outside there are quite some nice features over here, like an old lighthouse and some old cranes, really from back in the time to, I'm not gonna say modern, but yeah, to like maybe 30 years ago, all along this dock, because over there are a lot of ships, really nice ones. And actually that crane, the big one, they're using right now. So a couple of guys are on the rail cart and they're loading things on the ship. So it's actually quite nice to see. But yeah, it started with just small things like that, not being on rails. I'm maybe gonna go a little closer. So this is already quite a big one. It's on rails to go back and forth. Like the earlier ones were more models like this. The iron one, you see, it stands fixed to the ground, not on rails, so it could only load or unload from one fixed position. They're not all used in the harbor of Rotterdam. They come from Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, but they're displayed over here. And over there you see the crane is in action. They just unloaded something or loaded something on the ship. I know it's slowly moving. And this is right in the city center. So not in the harbor or anything like that. This is a dock right in the city center. You see like all those buildings around. And there up top in the cabin you see a guy sitting, which is moving the whole structure. And they're just giving them hand signals, but they're also shouting at the guy if he needs to go lower or up or down. So that's how they do it over here. Nothing fancy, just some hand signals and a bit of shouting does the trick. So just like that, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm like 2 minutes away from the central station, going home by train. This was my 4-day trip to Rotterdam. Next is, well, I guess Poland in 2-3 weeks. Well, I haven't really decided yet. I think it will be Poland, but I'm always late with booking. Like this trip I booked 3 days in advance. My train to go home today I booked like literally 2 hours in advance. So that's just how I do it. I don't plan like anything. I just go. I don't go to touristic information. I just take my own way. I just do my own thing and I see where I end up. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching and until the next one.